Good morning, my beloved students. This is teacher Mustafa, and today we're going to have a new writing period. It is about the narrative writing. But before we start, let's just watch this short video, then let's go back.
Hello, today we will talk about
narrative writing. What is a narrative writing? A narrative is a writing that tells a story. It can be written to motivate, educate, or to entertain the reader. Narratives can be both fact and fiction. Now, let's talk about narrative structure. A narrative structure includes characters, setting, conflict, climax, and resolution. What is a character? A character is anything that performs an action or speaks a dialogue in the story. For example, Ben was talking on the phone and said hello, or the panda was playing. Over here, Ben and the panda are characters. What is a setting? A setting is the location and time of the story. It can be fictional or non-fictional. A setting can change throughout the story. For example, it was a dark, stormy night, and a cute little puppy was passing through the scary haunted house. Over here, the dark, stormy night is the time of the story, and the scary haunted house is the location of the story. This is what a setting is. What is a conflict? A conflict in a story is a problem or complication that affects the settings or characters. For example, my teacher burst into anger as I didn't do my homework. Now this is a serious problem in the story. What is a climax? A climax is the part of the story where the action is at its peak. For example, my teacher was about to contact my parents and I was standing there hopeless. This is the part of the story where the problem is at its peak. What is a resolution? A resolution is the conclusion of the story where the problem is solved. For example, suddenly the bell rang and the class was dismissed. I quickly walked towards the exit and luckily I was safe from being caught. This is the part of the story where the problem is solved. Don't forget to give your story a catchy title. This is easier to do at the end because a good title might come to you as you're writing your story. Thank you for watching. I hope you know all about narrative writing now.
Okay, and I hope you guys also know about narrative writing right now. So, from what we've watched, narrative writing tells a story. It has sequential order. What is the meaning of sequential order? Let me ask Malik Al-Banna. What is the meaning of sequential order?
Hello, Mr.
Hello.
Sequential order means to order the paragraphs.
To order the events in the story?
Yeah.
From the beginning to end or from end to beginning?
From beginning to end.
From the beginning to end. Very good. Can I order backwards from the end to the beginning?
No.
Can I put something that happened in the middle in the beginning and something that happened in the beginning at last and something that happened at last in the middle?
Never.
No. Very good. Thank you very much, Malik. Here, this is a very important thing that has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And for your information, I would like you, when, of course, you write an essay, a narrative essay, you start with a beginning in a separate paragraph of 5 sentences, the middle, separate paragraph of 5 sentences, and the end will have separate paragraph and 5 sentences, like we did before, you remember, on class point?
Yeah, I did 5 paragraphs.
Yes, very good. So it will be better to determine what is the beginning, what is the middle, and what is the end. Okay. Now there's a genre of narrative writing or of a story. It's called a fable. So Muhammad Magdi, can you please tell us what's a fable?
Yeah, a fable often have talking animals, characters that think and act like people. At least one character has a good quality, such as kindness, or a bad quality, such as business.
Very good. So it's a fictional story that teaches a lesson called a moral. Okay, it teaches a lesson. This is the center part about it. Okay, the center idea or the theme of it, that it teaches a what? A story, or it teaches a lesson, or gives us a moral. Okay, and the characters can be human or animals. Very talking animals. Very good. Now, Muhammad Walid, can you tell me about the plot?
Yeah, hello, Mr.
Hello.
The plot is what happens in the fable. Each event causes an effect. These effects lead to the moral of the story.
Yes, very good. Yes, very good. So the plot is what happens in the story. Now, this plot, guys, is divided into many things. Okay, I need to write it for you so that you don't forget it. Okay.
Events, the
Yes,
beginning,
very
middle,
good.
and
First
end.
is the sequence
Uh,
of events. Okay,
yeah,
what happened
beginning,
first, then what happened next, then what happened third, and so on. Second thing
beginning,
is
middle,
problem and solution. Okay,
and the climax.
if the hero is in trouble, so he will try to find a solution to that problem. The problem and solution is also called, because now you're in grade 5, so you're not young anymore, you're not grade 2 anymore, it's called conflict and resolution. Okay,
Yeah.
so the problem and solution is now in grade 5, called conflict and resolution. Okay, there will be a conflict that is introduced at the beginning of the story or after the setting immediately. Then as the hero or as the characters they will try to solve that conflict. Okay.
Okay, Mr.
Also, it has a climax. The plot has a climax. What's the climax? Is the most interesting
Thing in the story, the event in the story.
part
You can repeat
of
because
the
I was
story.
into the meeting late because
Don't
class
worry.
was
Don't worry,
not
okay?
working.
So the plot can either be sequence of events, which means what happened, then what, then what, then what, or it
yeah.
can be a problem and solution, which means it can be a conflict and resolution, and it must contain a climax. The climax is the most interesting part of the story. Okay.
You can repeat?
Sir, can you don't erase it? I want to write it.
Okay, I'll leave it here. Okay.
You will repeat?
Yeah, sure. Don't worry about it. Okay.
Okay.
So the sequence of events.
Oh,
Let me just I need to copy it. I will
spelling
copy it
booklet,
to
read
you.
what? For what? Spelling booklet?
Mr. Send it in the chat.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I can't find it here. Oh, it's deleted now. Okay, whatever.
This the
Just take a
grammar
screenshot
booklet.
of it.
Spelling booklet. This is the grammar
The
booklet.
climax is the most interesting part of the story. And the moral is the lesson that teaches people how to behave or how to act or how to do anything right in life. Okay, and it must be good. The moral is something good. Okay, either to do something good or not to do something bad. Get it? So to do something good or not to do something bad. Okay, let's go down more. Now here, yes, here. Now this is a bit advanced, but I will explain it anyway. In the drama, if you are writing a piece of drama, or if you are reading a piece of drama, you will notice something called a dialogue. Okay, what's a dialogue? A dialogue is a conversation between two or more characters. Okay, this dialogue reveals the character's traits. What do you mean, Mr., by the word characters traits? Okay, the traits, everyone has a trait, okay, or has some traits. The traits are the qualities that someone have. Someone is a liar, someone is honest, someone is tricky, someone is, is kind. So those are called traits. Those are called traits. For example, you remember Red Riding Hood. When Red Riding Hood was talking to the fox, what traits did the fox show? Huh, Muhammad Ahmad. Muhammad, the fox in any story shows traits of what? Of being dumb or being smart?
Smart.
Yes, very good. Being very smart, right?
Yeah.
And being sneaky or being kind?
Sneak.
Sneaky, very good. Being sneaky. He wants to eat the one in front of him, but he doesn't want to cause, a panic state. Okay. So those are the traits. For example, Mu'adh, tell me a story that you've read recently.
Hello. I haven't read a story
Okay, so let me give you one.
such a long time. Yeah.
Okay, so let me give you one. What famous stories are there? Or what story have you studied last year? Yes. Do you remember the toad?
Yeah.
The toad of last year, the toad and the girl that she met by the well, and he wanted a kiss, but the girl won't give him. I guess you
No.
Authentic journal.
But I do remember one. I do remember one. The turtle
Authentic
and the
journal.
rabbit. The turtle and the
Authentic
rabbit.
journal, Mister.
Okay, so well, for example, okay, so Mu'adh, let me tell you that two people are talking. One is saying, oh my God, I love the adventure. I love to go out. I love to go to travel to new places. And the other one would say, no, I would like to stay at home and not talk to anybody. I'm a quiet person. So those two traits, what are the two traits here? That someone is excited and outgoing, right? And the other one is a bit quiet and shy, right?
Shy.
Yes.
I
so
do
those
remember
are the
one
traits.
story.
The traits are
remember
the
one
qualities of someone's qualities. Qualities. Yes.
I do remember one story.
They develop the plot and they move along the story. They stay with us for the whole story. Now, also you can use cause and effect for your writing strategy. You can use cause and effect for your writing strategy. And this is absolutely great, and I'll tell you why. Okay, the cause and effect. Now, the effect is what happens in a story. A cause is why something happens. Okay. Now, the cause and effect.
I do remember one story.
Okay, just a minute, Mu'adh. We'll get back to it. Okay. Shows relationship between cause and effect. So it shows a relationship, as you can see here. Because of rain, there was a rainbow. Because of rain, what grew? The flowers grew, or the plants grew. Very good. Oh, yes. Yeah, let's go here. And I need to show you something here, very important. Just allow me to open. Yep. Yeah. Okay. So here, guys, imagine that you are watching Avengers Infinity Game, for example, Infinity War, for example. Okay. Now you've all watched that movie and you've all liked it. Okay. So what happens is that there are series of causes and effects. Causes and effects. Problems and solutions. Problem and solutions. As you can see here, the movie started with what? With alien invasion, right?
I don't
Yes,
remember.
this is a
any.
cause. This is a cause that made the Avengers fight, right?
I don't remember anything for
Okay, whatever. So because the Avengers fought, the aliens left, taking Doctor Strange. And because
Then
they took
Thanos.
Doctor Strange, Spider-Man and Iron Man, what followed? As you can see, the story keeps on moving as a cause and effect.
I know
Right?
what happens.
Didn't
I know
watch
what
it,
happens.
mister. I didn't watch it.
Whatever.
what
whatever.
I don't
happens,
I'm
watch
just
and
telling
it's
you.
not
I'm just
very
telling you.
nice.
Aliens.
I didn't
I already
There
watch
was
it.
an aliens invasion, so the Avengers fought. Then the aliens left and they took someone. So Spider-Man and Iron Man followed. So each of those
It was not
is a
Doctor
cause.
Strange.
Each of those are cause and effect. Because something happened, the other thing happened. Because something happened, the other thing happened. Okay.
At the end
And
of the
each
movie,
of
Why
those,
name
if you think
Doctor
about it
Strange?
also, each of those poses a problem. Here, alien invasion, isn't this a problem? They solved it by fighting. They abducted one of the people on Earth. Isn't this a problem? So they try to solve it by following them. Got it?
Mister, why
So
his
it
name
can be.
Doctor?
Just a minute, please. So it can be a cause and effect, and it can be problem and solution, both together at the same time. But the ultimate solution, of course, will be at the end of the piece of writing. But here, let's go for the ant and the grasshopper. Now, from the title, Abdulaziz, who are the characters here? From the title.
Okay. One day, a grasshopper and the ant.
Very good. So our characters here are the ant and the grasshoppers. Stay with me because I have one more question to ask you.
Okay.
Okay. On a summer's day in a field, a grasshopper was hopping and chirping and singing to its heart's content. Here, Abdulaziz, what is the setting?
Well, in the summer.
In summer, okay.
Summer.
What else?
Passed by ring.
So let's all remember, guys, that the setting has two things, has the time and has the place. Has the time and has the place. Even, yes,
Place. In a field.
in the field. Very good. Just try to remember always that the setting has the time and place. And for your information, it is better to write the time and the place at the beginning of the story. Okay?
Yeah,
And
it's
also
more
to
easier to
state
read.
the characters at the beginning of the story, in the beginning paragraph. Why is that? To save yourself from forgetting. To save yourself from forgetting. Okay? So it will be better for you when you start writing to write your setting and characters at the beginning of the story. If you need to add more characters later, it will be fine. But just remember to do what? To write your time and place, which is the setting, and also to add the characters and the end, at the beginning of the essay. And
Mr.
as you can see here, if you even didn't read the title, you will find here he introduced the first character here and the second character in the second line. An ant passed by, bearing along with great effort an ear of corn he was taking to his nest.
Mister, did you see the Avengers Infinity War movie?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man and Iron Man died.
There's
Spider-Man
two
gets
one
killed.
from the
Okay, guys, we're talking about
Mostly
narrative writing now, not
Infinity
narrative
War and
movies.
Endgame.
Not narrative
Master.
movies, okay?
Okay, bye, Mister.
Why don't you come and chat with me? Asked the grasshopper. Instead of toiling your life away, I am helping to store up food for the winter, said the ant. and I recommend you to do the same. Why bother about winter? Said the grasshopper. We've got plenty of food at present. But the ant went on its way and continued its toil. When winter came, the grasshopper found itself dying of hunger, while it saw the ants distributing every day corn and grain from the stores they had collected in summer. Then the grasshopper knew, work today and you can reap the benefits of tomorrow. Okay, so here we learned the lesson that if today you are at ease, tomorrow you might not be. So you must save for tomorrow, whatever you're going to save. Okay, so this is a sample of a narrative writing. As you can see, it's mostly a story, so it will be easier for you to do it. Okay, so now it's your turn and I'll be waiting for your answers. Thank you guys for this amazing period. I'll be sure to see you again after the break. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.